Hello everyone, this is Amal Balluraya from Canva Engineering College. Okay, so we are discussing on graphs, hashing files and their organization. So here in this video, let us discuss about the sorting techniques. Okay, so let us discuss about the sorting techniques. Yes, so here in our syllabus, we are learning about the three sorting techniques. So in fact, actually there are many sorting techniques, but in your syllabus, okay, so we will learn only three sorting techniques. That is nothing but radix sort, address calculation sort, and insertion sort. Okay, so let us just discuss about these three sorting techniques and the problems. Okay, how to solve these problems. Yes. So, first of all, what is the sorting? Okay, sorting is nothing but it is a rearranging data in some order. Okay, what do you mean by some order? So, some order can be ascending or descending. Okay, so some order can be ascending or descending. Okay, yes. Now, what do you mean by ascending? Ascending means something from low to high, something from low to high. And what is descending? Descending is nothing but something from high to low, from high to low. Yes. So we have taken two example here in order to make the concept very clear. We have taken two examples here. Yes. So if I take an example of numbers 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. What is a four sorted sequence? Sorted sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is sorted sequence. Yes. Now this is the sorted sequence in ascending. This is sorted sequence in ascending. So ascending, sorting, ascending sort. Okay. Now if I give the same thing, okay, if I take the same thing as 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay, then it becomes the sorted in descending sequence. Okay, then it becomes sorted in descending sequence. Okay, yes. So this is for the numbers. Now in the same order, okay, we also can sort the alphabets. Okay. So when we solve the alphabets, we know that A is the first character and Z is the second character. Z is the 26 characters. That is the last character. So SAPR sorted sequence in ascending, once again it is APRS, and in descending, okay, it is nothing but yes, SRPA. Okay, so we are in descending. So this is sorted in ascending. And SRPA. SRPA is nothing but sorted in descending. So this is all about the sorting. Yes. So let us go to the techniques now. We have understood the concept, what is sorting. Now let us go to the techniques. First thing in our syllabus, we are learning about the radix sort. Okay, so what is radix sort? So radix sort is an integer sorting algorithm. Okay, it is an integer sorting algorithm that sorts data with integer keys by grouping the keys by individual digits that share the same significant position and place value. Yes, the definition seems to be quite complicated. So let us go to the problem and let us directly understand what this particular definition says. Okay. So let us take an example. So this is our example. Okay, so you all can write down this number in your notes. Okay, so that you should know what was the number before sorting and what was the sorting, what was the number after sorting. So here what you are supposed to do is nothing but we are sorting these numbers, okay, in the radix sort. So after each pass what happens? So you also need to take down, okay, what happens after each pass. So whenever we discuss any sorting technique, students, you need to have the pen and a paper. Okay, and after every pass, okay, what happens, or after every step what happens, you need to observe. Then only you will understand the technique. Okay, yes. So here the number is nothing. Numbers are 348, 143, 361, 423, 350, 538, 128, 321, 543, and 366. Okay, so these are the numbers before the sorting. Yes, so let us go to our first pass and see what happens. So you in the radix sort, so it is an integer sorting algorithm. Okay, so you need to take the inputs, and these inputs are from 0 to 9. Okay, you need to do this table, and you need to write the numbers in this order. Now what is this order? This order is the order of your question. So order of input. Okay, order of input given, order of given input. Okay, so we have seen that. Okay, that is nothing but, okay, input is this, students. Okay, vertical you need to, don't get confused, and you need to write 0 to 9 numbers. Okay, this is common to all passes. Okay, so in first pass, second pass, third pass, this 0 to 9, this is common. Okay, and this table you need to make in this way. Okay, in which way the input is given, in that way you need to write it vertically. So we knew that in the question, if you see your notes, okay, or if you see the whatever you have written, I have told you to write no. So this is the reason. So if you see your paper, whatever you have written, and here whatever is there, both will match. That is 348, 143, 361, 423, 538, 128. Okay, 391 and 543 and 368. So what you are supposed to do? So you in step 1 you need to circle all ones place. You need to circle all ones place, and whichever number is coming in ones place, that you need to write that number in that particular one. See, if this, for example, if ones place is 8, okay, that means under 8 you need to write 348. That is how it is. Okay, so next example, I mean next number, 143. So in ones place what number is there? 3 is there. So under 3 you need to write it. Next is under 361. Under ones place 1 you have. So right here. Next you have 423. You write it in 3. 423. Next you have 538. Write it once again in under 8. That is 538. Next 128. That also once number is 8. So write it under 8. That is 128. Next is 390. Sorry, this is 321. Okay, it's not 391. I'm exactly sorry. Okay, so it is 321. So if you see in your question, it will be 321 only. Don't worry. So if it is 321, write it 321. What is under 1? Okay. Next one is 543. Okay, so write it under 3. So based on the ones place, you need to write 368. Write it under 6. 366. Sorry, this is not 368. It because circle it looks like 8, but it's 366. So while circling, be careful. 366. So write it under 6. Okay, now you have filled the table. Now what you are supposed to write it? Right now we have to write the numbers in this order. Okay, now I will just mark the mark in that way you need to write. So first number is 361. Go vertically. Okay, then 321 comes. Then you need to go to 2. Under 2 you don't have any number. Again here also you need to come from top to bottom. Okay, every vertical line wherever number is there, you have to come from top to bottom. Okay, for your reference I'll just do the arrow. Yes, 143. Yes, then write 423. Then write 553, 543. Yes, here numbers are over. 6 you don't have any number, or 4 you don't have any number, 5 you don't have a number. 6 you have only one number, 366. So write that. Then directly go to 7. You don't have any number. Go to the top of the 8. That is nothing but 348. Right there, 348. Then 538. Then 128. So you're done with all the numbers. Now after pass 1, this is the number, students. Now in this order, whichever order I have shown you, okay, so that in that same order this after first pass is written. So now your numbers are this, and these numbers are once again very important. That is 361, 321, 143, 423, 543, 366, 348, 538 and 128. Now these numbers you need to write it in your paper. Once again you have to write this. Okay, now for the pass 2, this will be your input. Pass 1 input, pass 1 output will be the input for pass 2. Everywhere we do the same, here also we do the same, as simple as that. Okay, and the same step you need to do. Okay, but there is a small change. Now let us see. Let us go to pass 2 and let us see what is a small change. Okay, now pass 2. Now you need to circle the tens place, and this vertical again same table 0 to 9. Input is nothing but your output of pass 1. So in that way you have to write the numbers. So again in that way, if you observe your book, 361 is first, 321 is second, 143 is third, then 423 is fourth, 543 is fifth, 366 is sixth. That way you are right. Then you now in the earlier pass you have uh, circled the pass. I mean one's place you have circled in pass one. Now in pass two you need to circle the tens place. So we can see students here. It's all numbers are 3 digits, so will have 3 passes. Remember that. Okay, where in first pass you will circle the ones place, in second pass you will circle the tens place, and in third pass you will circle the hundredth place. And you have to do the same operation here. Now you see here 361. Now which is circled tens place? No, 6. Again write it there like that way only. Okay, 361, 321 under 2, 143 under 4, 423 under 2, because 2 tens place you need to see, 543, yes, 4 under 4, 366 under 366 under 6, next 348 under 4, then 538 under 3. Why? Because tens place you need to see, 128, yes. Now again the same process, 0 and 1 you don't have anything, start from 2. So write 321, okay, then 423, then 128. Okay, then you have to come to 3. 3 you have only one number, that is 538, write that. Let's go to 4, again top to bottom, always from top to bottom, remember. 143, then 543, then 348, then 5 you don't have anything, 6, 361 and 366. Now in the same way you have tried once again, whichever way I have told you. Okay. So write the number. So this is your output of pass 2, 321, 423, 128, 538, 143, 543, 348, 361 and 366. Now this is your input for the last pass 3. Again number 0 to 9. Now you have to take the hundreds place. Okay. Circle all the hundreds place, and this what you have to write it according to the output of pass 2. So this is output of pass 2, right, according to output of pass 2. Okay, now circle the hundreds place and write again. Yes, now we have observed that 321 comes in 3. Okay, then 128 in 1, then 423 in 4. Okay, you can go in order. 538 in 5. Okay, then 343, sorry, it's 143 in 1, 543 in under 5, 348 under 3, 361 under 3, 366 under 3. Yes, now if you observe students, again start that way. 0 you don't have anything, 1, 128, then 143 comes. Then go to 3, that is 321 comes first, then 348 comes, that is top to bottom always. 361, then 366, then go to 4. Again 423, only one number, then come to 5, 538, then 543. Now if you observe, the numbers are sorted after pass 3. So that tells that we are done with our passes. Okay, only 3 pass. Why? Only 3-digit number, so 3 passes. If 4-digit number would be there, then your pass would increase. So after pass, the sorted list is 128, 143, 321, 348. You can see automatically all the numbers are sorted. 61, 366, 423, 538 and 543. This is all we have in our radix sort. This is all we have in our radix sort. So next sorting technique is nothing but address calculation sort. Okay, so this address calculation sort, it works on the concept of hashing. Okay, so hashing we have already understood. Okay, yes. So in this method, a function f is applied to each key. So you apply the function, and that function is called as f. Key is nothing but number which you need to sort. The result of this function determines into which of the several subfiles the record is to be placed. Okay, so we'll understand this, what is subfiles, when we take the example. Then an item is placed into a subfile in correct sequence by using any sorting method. Okay, after all the elements are placed into subfiles, the subfiles are concatenated to produce the sorted list. So let us go to the example and let us understand the concept. So please write, like in our previous sorting technique, whatever you have done, you need to write this in your numbers. These numbers in the same, in which order they have given, in the same order you write it in your paper. So you, because you need to know, because when we take the slide you need to know, right, what were the numbers. That's why. So like once again, 25, 57, 48, 37, 42, 92, 86, 33 and 49. So we know that this is not sorted in any order, so we need to sort it ascending order. Okay, so here students, we need to create 10 subfiles. Okay, so it's you need to create 10 subfiles. That is nothing but 0 to 9 you can tell. Okay, yes. So what you're supposed to do first, whichever number comes, okay, in order you are need to write. So how many numbers are there here? 10, 9 numbers are there. Correct, no? Yes. So here we are putting one function, students, to this 25, and this function what it is doing is nothing but this function will extract the 10th digit. Okay, this will extract the 10th digit, I mean 10th place. It will extract only the 10th place, remember. So it extracts, okay, which function, the function extracts 10th place. So it is doing that for all the numbers, remember students. So f of 25 will be 2, f of 57 is 10th place is 5, so 5, then f of 48 4, so 10, 4, then 37, f of 37, f is a function. So when you apply this function, it gives you this address. Okay, so that's the concept of hashing. So we'll understand hashing in another video, so that time you will get it better. Okay, how these numbers are written. Okay, because yes, next we see here this 4 is repeated. Okay, 4 is there, so just write repeated and just write the number here. That is for 42. So what are these? 25, 57, 48, 37, 42? These are the keys. 92 you get 9 in tens place. Then 86 you get 8 in tens place. Then 33 you get 3. That's once again repeated, but you need to write it. Okay. Yeah, then 49. Okay, last number 4 repeated. Okay, so observe here students, since 4 is repeated, okay, 4 and 3 both are repeated. Okay, so it is inserted into the fourth subfile, okay, itself, but must be checked with the existing element. Okay, so that is nothing but while you putting it into the subfile, you have to see students, you have to put it in the ordered way. Okay, numbers in the ordered way. Okay, so that is what you need to take care. So let us see our 10 subfiles, whatever we have spoke here in the next slide. Okay. Yes. So these are the subfiles now. These are the 10 subfiles we have created. Okay, these are the 10 subfiles we have created from 0 to 9. Now you need to write the number in this way, students. So 25, it was there in 2, correct? No, in the last one you have seen. So 25. So that is how. Now you see, students, in 3 there were two numbers, that is 33 and 37. So you need to write it in order, 33 and 37. Then 4. So you know there were three numbers, 42, 48 and 49. You need to write it this way. Okay, 42 will link to 48, 48 will link to 49. Then at the end everything will be linking to null, because after that there is no element. Then this is 57. Okay, that is 5. Then 6, 7, 1, 0 you don't have anything. 8 you have 86. Then 9 you have 92. Now you have tried this in order, students. So that is nothing but 25 from top to bottom. Same thing we have done there also. I mean in a radix sort also, here also same way. 42, 48, 49, 57, 86 and 92, right in order. Okay, so that is your sorted sequence. Now sorted sequence. Okay, through address calculation sort. Address calculation sort. So basically what you are doing is nothing but you are calculating the address using the function. Okay, what you did is nothing but calculate address using some function. Okay, address using some function and store in subfile. Store in subfile file in order. Okay, yes. So that is what you did here. That is about the address calculation sort. Yes. So the next is nothing but the insertion sort. Okay, how do we do the insertion sort? So this is our number example, students. So you can take it here 5, 2, 4, 6, 1, 3. Okay, so after you have sorted, it should be, this is before sorting. So after sorting, what it should be? After sorting, it should be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3. 1, 2, 4, 5. Sorry, yeah. After sorting, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. So how to do? So here what you have to write it in the unsorted order, the sort whichever is given. Okay, this is nothing but your input. And remember, always the first one is sorted. Okay, when you take only the one digit, so that is already sorted. So this is the sorted sequence. Okay, so that line is there, no vertical red line. The numbers before the vertical red line is the sorted one, and the numbers with after the vertical line is not sorted. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is nothing but, so first number is there, no, that is sorted. Okay, you need to keep it as it is. Then you need to compare the second number, that is whichever is there, the second number, that is 2 is compared with 5, and we observe that 2 is smaller than the 5, so you need to move the 5 to the right and 2 to the left. Okay, then you need to move your vertical bar to right. In the next step, what you are doing is nothing but 4. Okay, 4 is compared first with 5. 4 is compared with 5. So here you need to understand one thing here. 4 is compared with 5. Okay, we know that 5 is greater, so you need to move 5 to right, but 4 you are not directly moving it into the left. 4 you have to compare again with 2, compare again with 2. Okay, yes, now we know that 2 is smaller than 4, so what you are doing is that 4 you are putting here in the second location, then you are moving the vertical bar to right. So that is how you get 2, 4 and 5. Now again, see, in the next step, again you have 6. 6 is compared with 5. Okay, 6 is compared with 5, so we know that it is in order. Again 6 is compared with 4. Okay, it is also in order. Then 6 is compared with 2. Everything is in order. So again you need to simply move the right bar to the right. Next 1. Now 1 is compared with 6. Okay, 1 is compared with 6. 6, move 6 to the right. Okay, next 1 you should not move here. Okay, then 1 you are comparing with 5. Again 5 you have to move to this position where 6 was there. There you need to move 5. Then 1 is again compared with 4. Wherever 4 was there, move there. Wherever 5 was there, there move 4. Okay, yes. Then wherever 1 is compared with 2, so wherever 4 was there, there move 2. Now this directly is empty position. Directly place 1 there. Directly place 1 here. So that is how you get this step. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Now again 3. Okay, again once again vertical bar you need to move. Okay, yes. And once again I am telling numbers outside the left of uh, the vertical bar is sorted sequence, and this is unsorted sequence. That is, numbers right of the vertical bar is unsorted sequence. Yes. So lastly 3. Okay, now see, now 3 is compared with 6. Yes, move 6 to right. 3 you should not move. Okay, then 3 is compared with 5. Yes, move it here. Then 3 is compared with 4. Yes, move the 4 right. Next 3 is compared with 2. No, it is 3 is greater. Then you place the 3 directly in this position. Okay, directly move the 3 into this position. So that is how it works. Then finally you get the sorted sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When all the numbers are over, you get the sorted sequence. This is the insertion sort. In the same way our algorithm also works. Okay, what you do? You need to take the j. Okay, from 2 to n. So this is j position, second position, and key is the second, is in the second position, because you start comparing the key with the other digits. Okay, so that is why key is equal to a of j. Then a of j, you have to put the a of j into sorted sequence. Okay, which is from 1 to j minus 1. We have already seen in the example. So wherever key is there, before that whatever is there, that is the sorted sequence. So that's how it is. A of 1 to j. A is the array. A is the array. Then what you do? I is defaultly taken as j minus 1. I is defaultly taken I minus 1. Then while I is greater than 0 and a of I is the number if it is greater than key. If the position I is greater than 0 and a of I is greater than key, you need to do the, you have to go inside and you have to do the swapping operation. And how do you do? A of I, you put it into the right. Okay, and you put the position to I to the left. Okay, finally, once this condition is false, you have to put the key into the right position. Okay, So that is how the insertion sort algorithm works. Thank you.